I can't believe this new piece of golf equipment is legal. I have tested this new piece of golf equipment on 30 golfers and the results are crazy. You might even be able to spot which piece of golf equipment I'm talking about. And it's new for 2025. In the comments down below, if you can spot it, let me know. Now, my YouTube channel is more about golf lessons and golf tips to help you lower your scores. But when I hear about a piece of equipment that could help your performance, I have to test it. Enhances face angle awareness at setup and throughout the swing, promoting a square club face. What is this new piece of golf equipment, you ask? Get up, get up, get up. I'll tell you right after this. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hello again. Little reminder for you all, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me continue to make free content just like this to help you lower your scores. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and turn your bell on so you get notified of when I upload all my new videos. It's in here somewhere. Let me unveil the new Golf Pride Align Max grips, the next evolution in raised ridge grip technology. First up, let's give you some info on Align. Align technology debuted in 2017. Since 2017, Align has become one of the most successful grip technologies in Golf Pride's history. Even with these accolades, the brand heard feedback that some players wanted an even more pronounced ridge, and that has inspired the creation of Align Max. This now offers an alternative that features a ridge 25% higher. It's also a longer ridge that runs from the top to the bottom of the grip. And these are some of the benefits that Golf Pride are saying that Align Max give you. Consistent hand placement. It fits into the hand's natural contours, promoting consistent hand placement and alignment. Club face awareness enhances face angle awareness at setup and throughout the swing, promoting a square face. And it's going to give the player more confidence. Consistent hand placement helps facilitate a more repeatable swing, which helps build greater confidence. Before I get to my test results, I'm going to have a go with them first. Before putting the Align Max on my clubs, I had the Golf Pride CP2 grips. So they're like pretty much at the softest end of the scale. And as soon as I put these in my hands, they do feel tougher, which I would have expected. But it's got the cord at the top and then a softer feel at the bottom. So you've got kind of the best of both worlds. A bit of cord under your glove hand, which is going to help a bit more grip, and then that softer feel on your non-glove hand. These are also going to be better compared to my CP2 grips in all conditions, which at the moment in England is well worth having. So definitely something to think about if or where you are in the world playing your golf. But first impressions, that ridge is so noticeable. I can feel that. If I was to turn it upside down, it would feel super uncomfortable or where it's there. And it's pretty tough. It's not soft at all. It's pretty tough in your hands underneath. But when you put it in your hands, my word, does it slot nicely in your fingers. And again, I'll show you the test results in a minute, so stay tuned for them. If I was just to grab my club and move it around, I would instantly know where square was and that club face is in the right spot. Like if I open my eyes now after doing that, my club is perfectly in line and I'm ready to go. And I think there's so many variables in golf that if you can make something that little bit easier and a little bit more consistent, why would you not do it? And if that's something as simple as putting some new grips on your club, like that's surely an easy fix, isn't it? Because so many of you will have gone to golf lessons and had to have changed your grip. And that's something else that I'm going to come on to as well in just a second. Grip is so important and will affect so many things in your swing. Having that grip placement consistently possibly will help that consistency in striking the ball better. And honestly, I could just twist this club round and round and round and round and round, pick it in my hands again, And there it is, bang, I'm in the right spot. And I know I am, I'm confident that I am. So that I like. I do feel like the ridge is a little bit too hard, but I guess when you're pulling on the shaft and things in your golf swing, putting loads of forces in, if it was soft, you would lose the awareness of where that maybe that club face is in relationship into your swing. So having it a bit harder, I can feel, right, if I pull that ridge this way, I'm going to close my face. If that ridge goes underneath the handle, it's going to open the face. So I can see why possibly they've gone down the hard route to get that consistency in your swing as well. You might have seen at the start of the video, me putting these grips on as well in my garden. And what I thought when I was putting them on is that my grip personally is on the stronger side. So I can see sort of 3-4 knuckles on my glove hand. I'm in a pretty strong position. And it kind of made me feel like, oh, that ridge underneath my grip here makes me want to go back to more of a neutral grip position. That's where my fingers should be. So using this as a tool to get a textbook neutral grip, absolutely. But think about it as well. If I'm a stronger gripper, I could put these grips on slightly different, so I always grip in my strong position as well. If you're a weak gripper of the golf club and your golf pro has said you need a stronger grip, let's get these grips on. Don't put them on dead straight, maybe put them on at a slight angle so you always go to that stronger position. It's like a trade aid. And again, I don't know how that's legal, but it is, and use it to your advantage. So shall we go to the test results? Now, I tested these on 30 golfers and I managed to find at the golf club 10 single figure handicappers, 10 to 20 handicappers, and 10, 20 to 28 or 30 handicappers. So we've got a range of handicaps. I also tested this on my wife, which I'm going to show you now so you understand what I did with each golfer. Lots of them didn't want to be on camera, so I appreciate that, and I know that lots of people don't want to be on YouTube, so I didn't bother filming any of them. I started and then I stopped, but this is how the test went. And this is how my wife did to start with, and then I'll show you the test results of all the other golfers. Lauren's here. Be nice, everyone. So, what I want you to do, okay, you're going to pass me one of these clubs. Okay. All right, my eyes are going to be closed, and you're going to do the exact same thing. Close your eyes. So, pass me a club. Thank you. Now, the aim of the game is to get the toe of the club, so the furthest point away from the shaft, pointing up towards the sky. So, I think that is how I would hold a golf club, and the club should be in a relatively normal position. Okay. And that is pretty much spot on, look. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's what I want you to try and achieve with both of these clubs. Okay. So I could give you this club in any way. Yeah. But I want you to try and find this bit pointing upwards. Shut your eyes. You're not allowed to open your eyes from now on, okay? Okay. So I'm going to pass you this club, and I want you to try and point the toe up towards the sky. Okay? Tell me when you think you're there or not. Do you have any idea? Not being a golfer. I don't know. When it's pointing upwards, it will be heavier, won't it? Because the weight's not. Don't know. Are you there? Okay, maybe there. Okay. Okay, shut your eyes again. Great effort. Right, different grip, different club, try and achieve the same thing. And just tell me what you feel and stuff in your hands. So you're trying to achieve the same thing, getting that club to point towards the sky. Okay, this one's more comfortable. All right. I'm going to do that this time. Anything you can feel? What do you, like weight or? Anything you can feel on the grip that's different? It's firmer. Okay. I feel like I've got hold of this one more. All right. More control. Okay. I feel like this might be pointing up. Well, It's not. It's pointing straight down, which is interesting. So can you feel there's a ridge on this?
What, that red thing?
That red thing, yeah. So this red thing is actually meant to sit in your fingers where you would hold the grip.
Okay.
So that is how you're meant to actually hold it.
Okay.
So if you were to like take your hands off now and do it again, so shut your eyes. Now I've told you, try and get your hands in that position that I just showed you. Tell me when you're there.
I'm there, I think.
Okay, have a look.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's better, isn't it?
Okay, shut your eyes again. Shut your eyes.
Okay.
Try and achieve that now with this one.
But this one doesn't have the ridge.
Okay, so does that make it trickier for you, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was just looking for in the other one.
Okay, so point this one to the sky again like we want you to.
Feels...
Okay, so you're learning what the club feels like a little bit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so which one's easier?
That one.
This one. Okay.
Definitely.
Interesting for a non-golfer. And here are the crazy results of the 30 golfers that I tested. 80% were more accurate with the Align Max grip at address. 0 to 10 handicaps, 6 out of 10 were more accurate. 11 to 20 handicaps, 9 out of 10. And 21 to 30 handicaps, 9 out of 10 as well. And that honestly did shock me. But when I got to think about it a little bit more, I thought, yeah, that totally makes sense. The lower handicappers not having as high a percentage does make sense, because as I'm teaching golfers with lower handicaps, they have club face awareness. I can put this anywhere in my swing and I'll know where the face is pointing. But as I teach higher handicaps, they don't have that face awareness. And even if you're just taking that variable away at setup, not just in your swing and understanding what this feels like when you're swinging, if you're just getting your setup right, surely that's something that is good for your game. Taking that variable away, just knowing that your grip is in the right spot. Gripping these clubs more, hitting more shots with them, they just make more and more sense. I can get the club face right at address, but I can also feel where my face is in regards to this grip as I'm swinging. So if you're a slicer, get that ridge on the underside, pushing the club this way. So you want that ridge pointing behind you, parallel to the floor. Those kind of ideas. It's going to help you, not just at setup, but in your swing too. I also like that it goes all the way down the grip, because if I have my wedge in my hand now, I don't always grip at the end of my club with my wedge. I start going down the grip for a little bit more control. But the ridge is still down there as well, which I don't think was in the first generation. I would have loved to have tested these grips out in regards to impact, but that would have taken me thousands of shots. And to get 30 people to do that as well, I'll let Golf Pride do that. For me, it's a no-brainer. They even look good, look, with my black-headed wedge and black shaft and then going into the black grip. It's proper, like, stealthy, isn't it? But anyway, enough of the looks. Performance, great. Feels great. Obviously not as soft as what I'm used to, but again, where I am in England, it's well worth having an all-weather grip. Let me know in the comments down below, is this something that you ever think about? I think grips are well overlooked. You go in and get your drive head tested, your irons tested, your shaft tested, and then you just, bung that grip on. I think you got to start thinking about these things a little bit more. And the Align Max, they're staying on my clubs. I've even got mid-size because I like a chunkier grip, you see. I'm thinking about my grips. You should too. Let me know in the comments down below if this is something you're going to go and have a look at and test out yourself. I'd love to know. And as always, little reminder for you all, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me to continue making free content just like this to help you lower your scores. Not just through simple golf tips like normal, but through maybe equipment gains too. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.